So yes, guys, I'm in the kitchen. Guess what? Today the story we're starting off with, it's 254. And if you like watching local drama, I'm pretty sure you've come across mother-in-law. And you definitely know Charity. Mwamba ambaye anakuanga mother-in-law, dangerous. As in, I'll just say dangerous sababu. She's dangerous. You know what I'm talking about. She's dramatic. She's that mother-in-law you'll be like, I wish I don't get such a mother-in-law. But apparently some people do have such a mother-in-law. So she's 77 years old and she used to be married to a Ugandan, and her real name is Elizabeth Wanjiru, but we know her as Charity Mwamba from the TV drama Mother-in-Law. She was married to a Ugandan, and by the name, what was his name? I was looking for his name. Sorry, is it Seth? Sorry guys, his name has potelead me, but anywho, we'll get to the number.
We'll get the name?
Yes, and you're not Seth, it's Shem, not Seth. I'm really sorry, guys. Shem, Bagain, you need Bagain. Okay, see Bagain, like Bagain, but Bagain, okay. Bagaine, that is how it's spelled, so you can jazia the pronunciation. So they were married during that time for Idi Amin, and so you know, ile like kidogo unajua when you are in a marriage and maybe it's not working out, and they actually she has 3 children. There are 2 girls and a last born son. And by the time they were parting ways with the husband, that was in 1981 when the husband left her for another woman. She's only been able to see her kids only once. Yes, all the other time she only communicates with the children through telephone, okay? And they were married for 13 years, and the man, Shem, left her for another woman and relocated with the children. So all through that time, she's just been able to just, you know, just keep herself happy and busy as an actress, and she's so grateful for that opportunity she got, because that is what helped her not to become lonely as a woman who actually has kids and people were not even aware of it. So she was like, most of her life with the husband, she used to live, it's called going to the police station, solving cases because of the drama and the stress the husband was keeping, like, for her. Nana, you being a mom, as in, and you're a married woman, as in, tell us, what's your take on this?
Like, I'm just imagining a scenario where I don't even see my kids for 3 days. I think I'll go sick. But now, also, I'm also asking, like, I'm putting my question out there. If these kids are grown enough, that is what I'd like to believe. Why don't they take that initiative to look for their mom? I mean, if you're grown enough, you go look for your mother, see how they're doing, how they're faring on, not through via phone. Why, honestly?
Yeah, that's actually a really good question. I'd like to know why they haven't taken, like, I don't know, maybe it could be an issue of, like, they were poisoned against her. You know, there's some bad cases of, like, divorces where, like, when they divorce, this one is telling this one that this one is the devil, and then they go to the other side, they're being told this one is the devil. So I actually would really like to know why they never reached out. I would really like to know as well,
because they're over 18 now. They're older, probably have started their own families, and even for her as Charity as well. I think there's also that thing, if they don't come, that motherly thing, you go look. And we've seen, I think, mostly movies where you set out to go to a different land, different country, different people to just find your kin. I wish, I pray that somehow watapatana. Somehow. Because she's aging. She's aging. She's very hype and high in her career, but
who's going to take care of her? Like, you
honestly,
know,
like when you raise kids, you're hopeful that they're gonna take care of you when they're grown. You know, like you're old. Now they take care of you, like switching roles.
It's also very sad because her being 77, she comes from a family of 12 siblings, and 10 of them have actually, like, passed away and just died from mysterious circumstances, and so it's only her and her sister who have been left.
Oh my God.
So you can imagine, like, how she feels knowing that, you know, my kids are not here and they're not here to take care of me. All my siblings have gone. It's only I and my other sister who are still around. I just feel so sorry for her, but I'm so happy she found a home.
With,
you
know,
but still, imagine,
I'm just so happy, like, she found a
imagine
home.
when she goes to bed, the thoughts that's in her head every day, every night.
I know, because there's this famous Drake line that I'm always repeating. I can't remember which song it's from, but he says, "Who the hell wants to be 70 and alone?"
Honestly,
like, it's because, you know, like, when you're young and you're like, I just want to, like, zurura and with as many people as I can. When it comes to a certain age, you do want to be with someone, whether it's for companionship, whether it's for procreation. No one wants to be 70 and alone. And if you tell yourself that you do, that's a lie.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. No one wants to be 70 and alone.
All right, moving on. Still in the 2 254. Nadia Bukavi, she was here a couple of weeks ago, and over the weekend she was part of the artists who were performing at the Valentine's Jamboree, and she went ham on social media saying that she wasn't happy how she was treated, and not just her, other local artists, because she wasn't given a tent to go to, she wasn't given security. Well, she got security at some point, but the security was gotten after Wamekasirika. They're like, how there was commotion and nobody's taking care of them. They're supposed to be the artists in that event. Going backstage trying to look for a tent where her and her team can be at. Waliambiwa jameni, no, this is for international artists peke yake. So mjipange, wewe enda VVIP. Akakuwa kichwa ngumu. She went ahead and took her team inside the international guys tent, and it's like, this is where we're going to be at. So yeah, jipange. Wacha alienda stage. She came back, the jackets, sodas,
Drinks.
everything was missing.
Oh.
Zilitolewa zote nje.
Zikapelekwa
Wakaambiwa
VVIP sasa.
VVIP.
Wow. Wow.
How ridiculous is that?
In your own country, like,
This is home.
really?
This was happening
Because of
here
an
over the
international-
Valentine's weekend.
Wow.
We are still doing this. Seriously, we are still treating
Kush,
our
have you
local
ever gone
artists,
through
yeah.
such a thing?
As
I
an
have been in a
artist.
couple of situations that were actually not like happy situations, and I think that is what got me to a point of, I used to, if I'll ask, like, give me the time I'm getting on stage. You tell me it's 2, I'll be there by 1:45, and I won't leave the car. I'll sit in the car until I'm like, you're done. Okay, you're done with down payment. Okay, sawa. Bring my mic. That's what I'll do. Because you get to some point where like your own people at home don't appreciate you. I'm pretty sure some of you have been in such situations. You don't really have to be an artist, but you go to a place, maybe you're supposed to offer some services, but they feel some type of way, like, you know what, we don't need to treat you in a special way as much as maybe you're important, or you're doing something important at that place. And it does happen, but I feel like it's very sad. This is a situation that has happened to a lot of artists, and it's the same thing we've been talking about. It's not the first time we're talking about artists going and they're not being appreciated at their own place. Same thing, this also started from artists are not getting paid enough, the same way international artists are being paid. And Kenya, we need to do something about this, as in seriously.
Imagine sharing a stage with a
As
guy
in-
who has been paid 10 million or 7 million, and you're paid 70, like 70 peanuts.
Wait,
And they can't
what?
even give you a
Yeah,
tent.
and you're not even given a tent, you're not given security, you're not given, those pleasures that these people are being given. Honestly,
Imagine
it's
it's not
very
that
sad. First, kwanza, we need to cut off this story for local talents, local. They are
International-
Kenyan content. It's Kenyan artists, not local artists.
And I'm local here, but my music is I'm not local,
it-
y'all.
yeah, it's
I'm
being played
international.
elsewhere.
I'm
Exactly.
international,
Yeah.
so do not even
Honestly.
start on that. No.
Exactly.
It's really bad. It was wrong on
Honestly.
all kinds of levels.
Because
No,
I don't
sure.
understand. I don't understand why we're still at a point where we feel we have to get an international headliner for a show to sell out. And I was telling you guys this earlier.
Yeah.
There's a festival that was being done in Oktoberfest. There was no international artist, none whatsoever. It was local artists, and that place was full. So it showed us that Kenyans can go out and support their own. Don't lie to us at headliner is G, from which country, so that we can come. Bring us our people. We'll watch them. We'll watch them.
We
will.
support.
We also had the Ngoma Festival.
Even Ngoma
And
Festival.
Even
like all of
Nai.
us, we went to
Nai
turn up
Fest.
over there. We were like,
It was just us.
Kenyan music,
Yeah, Kenyan
from
music.
back in
Even
the
Nai
day.
Fest,
But it all goes back to us, you and I. Mimi na we.
Exactly.
Mimi na we.
Yeah, that's from us, yeah. We
Mimi
need
na.
to pay-
Yani your design. We have to show people, we love our music, we appreciate our artists. So we one day just boycott an international artist. And I'm telling
we
you, bring to the
should.
Chenjanga.
And also musicians like you, Kush.
Yeah.
That's when
If
it
anything,
starts.
they should be the curtain raisers
Yes,
to
curtain
our
yes,
artists. They
yes.
be like, for curtain raiser before
Yes.
our main artist comes, there's someone from another country that you
And
can
enough
come and
times
listen
these
to.
international artists also come and then they treat us like trash. Wanaingia pale, they are calling us peasants. Right? It happened before. I saw it happen. Like Burna Boy did call people Kenyans peasants, and they come on stage at whatever time, 3 p.m. Kwanza you had to take them off from their hotel. 3 a.m. I mean, you had to take. It was a struggle getting them from the hotel to the stage, and then they come and perform 3 songs, and you've paid 7K for VVIP ticket.
I'm telling you, I've never even heard of a Kenyan artist headlining a
Anything.
show in any other country unless its own country.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Can you stop? It's called. I was gonna say kissing people's things.
That's what's up.
And
Let's
start
do better.
supporting your own.
Yeah.
Because literally, when we have our own, like going there and like headlining, as in, you know, we got big artists here.
Anywho. Yeah, let's go to the next story. Let's switch it up to Tanzania, 255, where Tausim Degela is, she's a dwarf, first and foremost, and she's a bongo star, movie star in, of course, Tanzania. So she's trended before. We've actually covered a story here on Chatspot about her being kuenjoiwa na a comedian over here, wondering how she got pregnant. And she's a dwarf. It happens. So on Valentine's, she took to social media, of course, and said Happy Valentine to, of course, her daughter, who is called Princess Pavitra. And she also went ahead to post pictures of her and the family. The guy, the husband or boyfriend, the partner is called Chris. And they posted a photo of them. I hope, yeah, there it is. So beautiful. Such a beautiful. Yeah, such a beautiful couple. And of course, the guy looks young. I don't know if it's a story we should talk about, but they look so happy together. And of course, yeah, he looks younger. Look at him.
Yeah. The looks are deceiving.
I think they are.
Yeah.
You think there's a major like age difference between them?
There should be.
Or because
even
of
from
how
the
he
pictures,
looks?
yeah, even from
Isn't
the
it like when you're living with when you're living with dwarfism, doesn't it sort of like age you?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
you look
think-
older than your actual age.
than your actual
Yeah.
age.
Oh, I
maybe.
didn't know that.
If
Oh,
that's
is
the
that?
thing.
Or sometimes you look way younger.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't
Depends with
Depends, I don't know.
But anyway, love does not know height, weight.
That's
Pendana
that's
is
what
very
I love.
That's the
That's
moral
what
of
I
the
love,
story.
yes.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
moral of
like
the story.
regardless
Exactly.
of what you look like, whatever deformity you feel like you have, whatever
Yes.
like scars you think you have, and someone might not love them.
Yeah.
Don't force anyone to love you. It is okay to be alone for a while before you meet your prince or your princess. It's very okay, because I think a lot of people feel like, you know what, Ati, I need to adjust the way I look because I want someone to appreciate and love me. My dear, the way you look, you're very fine. Very fine. And the right person for you will love you with all your flaws. Just so you
Absolutely.
know.
Amen.
And I love you, by the way.
Drop smile.
Drop smile.
Drop something.
So off to our international story of the day. Actor Jackie Chan is offering 1 million yuan, which is the equivalent of 13.4 million Kenya shillings, to whoever can find the cure to the coronavirus. Now, we've all been hearing about the coronavirus, and it is believed to have originated in Wuhan, China, and so far it has taken 1,400 lives, and there have been over 60,000 infections reported. Jackie Chan claims that the money is that his move is not all about the money, and he's just trying to ease the pain and take away the suffering of his people. And a lot of people went to social media. They were impressed with his offer and were going to social media to applaud him and say that's a good move. Thank you so much for doing that.
13.4 million. I can imagine the amount of emails, amount of messages from scammers
Right?
trying to get this amount of money. But I think it's an amazing thing for somebody to put money out there. That means it is not about wealth for him.
Yes,
it is about, can we save the world? I am not Jesus. I have no miracles. All I have is my talent and money that I have made doing this for years. If I can use this money to find the cure, why not? So big up, Jackie Chan. Big up.
This is the point you feel like changing your career. And trying to learn how to do
To solve corona.
Like,
Do some science.
you just have to ask yourself, why wasn't I a scientist? I should have just read more science.
It's crazy. But okay, I feel like regardless of the situation, the origin is from China. His people.
Yeah.
So you're offering the money back to your people, because definitely wherever that Nini came from, that means the cure is somewhere there. Someone definitely knows. I feel like a disease can't just appear from anywhere.
I feel like it was created by somebody.
Yeah, exactly. Someone creates something and then you give a solution after it's affecting a lot of people.
Yeah, 'cause
and I think that's what a lot of people do.
Even hackers.
Even hackers.
They'll
hack your
they'll
account,
show you
then
a problem
give
and
you a
like,
solution on how to get your
But
account back.
these people,
Even our own politicians.
hakuna watu wamekufa enough.
They had to create another disease.
What?
Yeah. I'm like,
oh my
cancer
God.
is already killing us, you guys. Cancer is already killing us.
But the story is that it's a combination of very many diseases.
Yeah.
Like it can take on the form of pneumonia. It can take on the form of,
Yes.
of a
a
common
flu.
cold, just
Yeah.
really, really severe. And apparently it came from animals.
Yeah, because I think we talked about this the other time. It was there was a sort of like a documentary that I was seeing that it came from animals and they consume animals like bats and snakes and those things
These theories.
are disgusting.
I mean,
to
they
HIV.
taste nice.
HIV.
Do what?
HIV.
You said?
I said they taste nice. They taste like chicken.
Really, you've
A bat.
Not a bat. All these other-
Wewe umesema what they taste like.
Alisema bat.
Bat.
Ukasema?
I mean,
Yo,
okay,
that's-
not a bat. I mean, there's something.
Let's call
okay.
it in Kiswahili. I think bat is a good name.
Popo.
Popo.
Yeah.
I mean, there's something I ate when I was in Malaysia that was not. It was not chicken. It was not. I can't remember what it was.
It
I was
was
like,
a
oh, it
dog.
tastes
It
just
wasn't
like
a dog?
chicken. It wasn't a dog.
It was
no.
must have been like a snake then.
Because the only
Maybe
thing
a
I
snake.
think I confused it is a mamba. Okay, mamba like
Crocodile.
Mamba is a crocodile.
That's okay.
I went to place for all meat and it was tasting like fish.
But
yeah, but
crocodile is fine. I just find it a bit tough.
Anyway, hata HIV ilitoka kwa baboons.
give monkeys babu.
But you know, it
create
makes
problems.
sense.
Hey.
It will make sense why that virus originated from China, because it comes from like the animals, because then they eat very rare
yes.
animals.
Yeah.
Because there haven't been any cases in Africa. I think there's only been one in
Kitui?
no, in Kenya. It's been
like
confirmed.
corona.
No, it's
Kenya,
not. It's not there.
Yeah,
one
Kenya,
in-
it's been confirmed that there are no, but there's been suspected cases in South
Yeah.
Africa and Limpopo. Those are the only places. Because Africa, we just eat cows and
Okay.
chicken.
Tukisonga sana.
Anyway, as we move forward, so if you like movies, I think today I'm just on the movie corner, and you probably watch a lot of, you follow up maybe Netflix, Showmax and all that. You've probably come across The Rock. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? So apparently, Forbes is a business magazine that just came up with the most paid actors and actresses. And in this list, of course, we have The Rock being number one in the guys list. And we had Scarlett Johansson in the female category being the highest paid chick. And so, yeah, we were talking about, I know a lot of you were like, Will Smith, you're happy. Will Smith was like at number 10 with 35 million. The Rock was at $89.4 million. Not Kenyan millions, $1 million. And we had Chris Hemsworth at 76.4 and Jackie Chan was at 58 million. No one is able to check that money for coronavirus.
Million
You
USD.
see, you get more, you give more. That is good. And we had Jennifer Aniston was at number 5, 28 million. I think these are the most people, like a lot of people relate
know.
with. Yes.
Yeah.
Margot Robbie was at $23.5 million at number 8. And Nicole Kidman, number 4, 34 million. But yeah, anywho, Scarlett was topping the list for women.
Wow.
So yeah, Scarlett and The Rock, they're those people. They're like
Sugar,
they're
go
there.
to Hollywood.
Those
Yeah,
people in
I'm
Hollywood.
like, what's up, Hollywood? Like, holla at me, like, what's going on? Like, I'm right here, just like, hi.
Yeah.
And the thing about Hollywood is like, the minute you secure a franchise, because let me tell you, all that money Scarlett made, I assure you, it's from playing Black Widow. Because she only
Yeah.
did one other movie apart from Avengers, because she was in all the Avengers before,
Yeah.
like, they finished the new the new decade of the former decade of the MCU, for those of you who know what I am talking about, the Marvel universe. Yeah, she only did one other movie, so all this money she's made is from playing
Black Widow.
Wow.
It's
Like,
a good movie though.
only.
Love
It's,
it.
yeah, and
Love it.
she's
Love
so
it.
good at it. Like
She's
she
really good.
even got to a point where she learned how to do her own stunts. I think after the first 2 movies, she was like, I want to start training for my own stunts. And she had to train for like 8 months before the movie started.
And that's like
Wow.
extra cash.
And that, of course, that's extra cash. Because a stunt doubles are paid a lot of money in Hollywood.
Okay.
Like those risks, those things you see people jumping from buildings, they are paid a lot of money.
Jumping off the buildings, you need to tell us, about all the stories we talked about today. 22999, how our artists are treated, Jackie Chan and the coronavirus and giving out money, all of that. 22999 is our free SMS line. Moving on to live sport.